Hi everyone, today we're going to be unboxing this new RoboVac that we just got. This one here is a new product from Mova. It's called the Mova Z60 Ultra Roller Complete. And this cat's already very interested in the box, so you're going to get a lot of cat footage today. So we've had this guy for 2 years. It's the Roomba J5, and we're going to keep it and move it to a different floor in the house. So we'll have two functional RoboVacs in this house. So let's go ahead and get started. Once you get it out of the box, this is what it looks like. I said it's really heavy, so be careful. Yeah, this is the Mova Z60. Here's some of the specs there. It is one of the best ones on the market currently, and that's part of the reason I got it. It's pretty hard to beat the price, considering all the features that you get with it. All right, let's keep going. So this is pretty packed full here, so we gotta figure out how to get everything out. So I guess we'll start with whatever this is. Maybe. This appears to be the, yep, so this is the track that attaches to the base. It's like right there. I'll set this aside for now. What it is, actually no, we'll go ahead and lift the robot out. Oh boy, kind of have to catch it from the bottom. All right, so we've got everything unpacked. So now we're just going to keep going here. So this should be the mop base station. So I'll just go ahead and take this off here. I don't want to put fingerprints on it. There we go. There's a good look at it there. Yeah, pretty decently sized. This is kind of like a glossy piano black, so it's definitely going to be attract fingerprints and smudges and stuff. There's another smaller box right here. Open that up. All right, now let's open up the rest of the boxes. Set this aside for a second. Go ahead, open up the robot itself. There we go. All right. All right, here is the robot itself. A nice design. We'll peel all the stuff off of it here. But there it is. And there's another look at the base station for you. Okay. All right, we'll get that set up here in just a minute. Still got a couple more boxes to open up. Okay. So this is the smaller box that was inside the base station. So you get a warranty card there. It kind of talks about the warranty, some of the terms and conditions, and then some QR codes you can scan. And this is the user manual here. So that's what comes there. And there's also, so there's the power cable for the base station. Set that aside. And this one here should be, I'm guessing it's going to be all the supplies that come with it. Oh yeah, there you go. So, oops. So this is another reason why I went with this Mova, is that it comes with a lot of extra stuff. Basically supplies that will keep your robot going for like a minimum, just several months. So you got cleaning solution. So you get two kinds. You get the multi-surface floor cleaner here, and there's a pet odor one as well. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm in the frame. You get 3 extra mop rollers, an extra set of brush rollers, extra dirt bags, and a couple extra side brushes as well. So you really get a lot for the money that you're spending on this thing. All right, well, that's everything. Zoom out a little bit for you. So, yep, everything's been unpacked, as you can see there. Power cable over here in the manuals. We're gonna go ahead and get this, we're gonna start the setup. So first things first, we need to move the Roomba out of the way, and we're gonna put that on the 2nd floor. So let me take care of that now. Before I finish the setup here, I just kind of want to give you a side-by-side comparison of this older Roomba versus this newer Mova, just to kind of show you size differences. You can definitely see the Mova's bigger for sure. It's also thicker or taller as well. It's just a lot more on this. Let's flip them over. So there it is, comparison on the bottom of it. You can see they both have dual brush rollers here. Obviously, the designs aren't exactly the same. So this is kind of what the underside of our Roomba looks like after 2 years of wear and tear. We've replaced these rollers once. But yeah, just general maintenance, this Roomba does pretty well, which is why we're going to keep it going. But yeah, you can definitely see that the Mova has far more features than this J5 does. Yeah, just thought it'd be cool to do a little comparison between the two. All right, let's go ahead and get everything else set up. All right, so there's like 3 little tabs there. Kind of have to line them up. They're not the easiest to see necessarily, but that's what I'm currently struggling with. So let's see if we can get that on. All right, so I figured it out. You just kind of have to give it just a little bit of a push. I got one side to lock in. Come on. Try to... There we go. There you go. That's how you do it. Oh, also one thing, there's a switch on the side somewhere, or at the back, I mean. Yeah, make sure the switch is also turned on before you try to plug anything in. So you can see now, there's a little indicator light that's just come on. Flip it over. Okay, I'm gonna start peeling all this stuff off. See, she's all curious. All right, you can't eat that, I'm sorry. Yeah, flip that around. Take that off the front. And it looks like, oh, wait, for the bumper. Oh yeah, I forgot this thing comes off. And that is the dirt tank, I believe. Put them on for now. There's protector for some of these sensors back here. Take that off. Okay, so we're gonna power on now. I think. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we should be on. I don't know if it's gonna make a sound or what. But this next part of the setup, I won't be able to film as much just because I'm using my phone camera and it's gonna require me connecting to the app. So we will take care of that now. Oh.
Welcome to use
Whoa.
Robot. Please open Robot's cover and scan QR code to download app to view more operations.
That was kind of jarring. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're going to take a look at the base station and add our cleaning solutions. Zoom in just a little bit. I think you just pull on that. Oh, okay, yeah, just like that. So in there you've got your dirt collecting bag and the solution tank. Okay, here's a better look at it. So again, this is the solution tank, and so it's got an A side and a B side. And the A side, as you can see here, it's for the multi-surface floor cleaner, and the B side is for the pet odor. It says specialized Mova cleaning solution, so that'd be like the pet odor. There's a few different ones that Mova offers. This one holds more than the B side, so we're going to go ahead and fill them up. Look at that, already spilled. Okay, so when you fill the B side, looks like it takes the entire small container there. All right, gonna slide that right back in. Boom. There you go. So I'm gonna let this thing fully charge before I let it do its first job and mapping and stuff like that, especially because I need to make sure that there's no obstacles on this floor. But let's go ahead and take a look at the tanks, the water tanks. And there you have it. You got the clean water tank, which is in the clear one there, and the dirty one. I believe the clean one holds 4 liters, and the dirty one's 3.5, something like that. There is looks like a demineralization cartridge. That's what I'm guessing it is. There's the inside there. That's where water is drawn from there. And on the other side, there should be, there's the inlets, or the drain inlets for the dirty water. Sorry, whatever they're called. I don't know. But yeah, those are that. So we'll go ahead and fill this guy up, and yeah. There you have it, full clean water. Okay.
To be cleaned and clean up objects on the ground. During the mapping process, please ensure the entire home is well lit, and do not block the room's entrance or move the robot or dot.
Going to get in the way or anything. This thing is so quiet. Obviously it's not vacuuming or anything, but just the sound difference between that and the Roomba. Actually, the Roomba's running upstairs right now. Shoot. Crud. Forgot about the bathroom door. All right, it's mapping her basement now. I'm staying out of its way. It's dragging something against the carpet. I'm guessing it's its mop roller. It's not lifting the mop roller, which is fine. It's just mapping, so. Okay, mapping's done in the basement now. Just as a heads up, there is a possibility, if you're doing a multi-floor home, it could wander around for a while. This one didn't want to kind of stop in the same spot that it started for whatever reason, which is fine. It eventually saved the map and it was okay, but we're going to go ahead and let it do its first full cleaning job. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started. All right, so looks like we're now cleaning the mop pads. the lid here. Let's look at spinning the mop roller now. Off it goes. This is like a little threshold there. This doesn't really count as anything, but there it goes. Alright, So it's gonna start doing this carpeted area near my entryway, and it just ramped up the suction and obviously stopped mopping. Doing at the edge of it. Bad. Not sure what it's doing at the moment. Let's see what it does. There we go. Should ramp back up, I'm guessing. Yep. Turns off the side brush when it's on carpet. I don't know if I know there's an option to change that. I don't know if I want that side brush to stop spinning. Okay, so carpet detection is very good. It re-engaged the mop roller around the perimeter, but now it's on this mat here, and it's switched back to vacuum only. Okay, we're in the dining room now. It already washed the mop pads once, and I got distracted with loading the dishwasher, so I missed that, but it's still going. Now it's getting between the chair legs best it can. Doing really good. Notice the mop roller was kind of noisy to start. I mean, there's definitely more noise when they're both running, but now it's suddenly quieter. Interesting. Yeah, you can tell fresh water was put on it. It's pretty wet. Doing a really, really good job so far. I don't know what it just said. If it thought it had a dirt spot, I don't know. I just ramped up the suction. So, might be a little too wet at the moment. It's kind of... I'm not a fan of that. Maybe it'll even it out. I don't know. It's way back. I don't know. Yeah, see some like soaps coming out. It's getting right up. Goes. So hopefully it'll get going under the curtain. Hopefully, just extending its brush. Yeah, it's still doing the perimeter of the room, so. There's like suds. Yeah, can you look at that? There's like suds coming out of it. Interesting. I'll have to figure that out. Back up a little bit so it doesn't consider me an obstacle. Well, minus the sudsing, it's doing a really nice job. Yeah, that might just be a setting I have to look out for in the app. So I kind of just thought about this as it's going back and forth here. I'm wondering if, because we've got really soft water, because we've got a water softener, it might be that the solution is pretty concentrated and it might be over concentrated. So I think there's a setting where you can adjust how much detergent is used, and we might need to just adjust that downward because we got soft water. That's just a preliminary guess. I'll kind of look into it. Yeah, it's still doing straight lines. On this side so you can see it better. There are multiple like stains that have been on this floor for many months, like just very small stains that our Roomba couldn't get, and this one has managed to erase quite a few of them. There's some that are really caked on there though. Alright, so now we're on the rug. feet up there. Alright, this is going this way. Yeah, you can see the suds in the dirty water tank there. Zoom out just a little bit. Alright, its first cleaning job is done. So now it's backing into the dock.
Start charging. Start auto empty. Start cleaning mop pads.
Woof. Right now it's just scrubbing the pads themselves, or the roller. Okay, and so now the mop roller has been cleaned, so now it's drying. You can just barely hear it. In fact, I think the dehumidifier in our bathroom is louder than this right now, so it did a good job. As you kind of saw, I did leave some like soap on the ground, like suds, and I looked in the app and there's some controls over how much detergent it uses. I kind of just have it set to only use detergent when it's washing the mop pads. So that'll hopefully cut down on the detergent usage. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure, but my suspicion is that our water is just super duper soft. Our water softener is really good, so it might have just simply been a little too concentrated and resulting in abnormal suds. Kind of have a similar issue. With our dishwasher over here. Sometimes we actually had to stop using dishwasher tabs because they were foaming up too much. So I'm guessing it's a very similar thing with this guy. So just be aware of that. If you run a water softener, the detergent could get a little too concentrated. So otherwise, very, very good. Yeah. We'll keep an eye on it and see how well it does.
Start scheduled cleaning.
Oh, nice. Look at that. Fantastic. Let's re-engage this side brush now. Still doing the perimeter. Come here, Seal. Okay, so now we're doing a vacuum and mop job in her basement. See how well it does. Ricky. She likes it when the RoboVac comes out. She's trying to harass it. Yeah, pretty tight squeeze back there, unfortunately. Alright, should be done with the perimeter shortly. What's it doing? Here she goes again. This poor thing's just trying to do its job, Sylvie. Alright, we're on the carpet now in our movie room. Just navigated underneath the coffee table here. I don't know if it's going to be short enough to get under a couch. It's going to be a pretty tight squeeze, but our Roomba J5 was able to make it under. But right now it's just doing the perimeter. I think it's either using turbo or max suction. I'm not sure what. It's on CleanGenius. It's not really telling me what suction level it's using, but always wants to be the center of attention. Okay, so there's the leg of the coffee table right there. It's not going to be able to get through that. It is going around it though, as you can see. Should come back around. There it is. Come here, kitty. Come on, Sylph. This way. Come on. Yeah, leave it alone.